Hello, one and all out there on the internet, and welcome to Demajen tries Vaporum Lockdown. Those of you who may have been with the channel for a while will know that Vaporum, the original, was a game that I very much enjoyed. It's been 2 years, maybe, or maybe even 3 years now since I played Vaporum. I actually streamed it, if I remember correctly, so it has almost certainly been a long while. 2018 probably. This is I believe it's a prequel, and it is a grid-based dungeon crawler, unless they've changed anything since the original. Let's take a look at the options. We've got loads of options on here: font size, type of screen mode, screen aspects, target frame rates. Let's just cap that because sometimes it causes problems with OBS. We've got audio sliders to play around with. Hopefully the audio balance will be decent when we get into game. We've got rebindable input options, which is always really nice. I can't remember what I used in the original, so undoubtedly that will come back to me. And of course we've got a massive number of game options. You can change these depending on what kind of things you like. So you've got different types of movement. I preferred the classical because it was more step-based. Continuous does offer certain advantages. Directional keypad allows you to put a keypad on the screen to click on. Loads and loads of options, crit numbers, tooltips, tooltip delays. The original was really well thought out. We're going to play it on normal. I can expect to be firmly challenged with this. So, Vaporum, for those of you that didn't play it, is a single party member blobber. It's a grid-based dungeon crawler. In a lot of these kind of games, you have a party of 4 that you click around and you search for secrets and stuff. This, however, went for a singular person and had a much more story-heavy focus. Let's see whether this follows suit. Old school mode off. Game objectives on, tips on, movement style classical. Start. One of the things that I liked.
My journey began with many restless nights, watching a man hunched over his desk and immersed in an endless endeavor. Father, always entangled in a web of mysterious equations and weird experiments. The sheer awe of this world of his was so overwhelming, yet so irresistible. Everything was magical, intangible, and he was the grand wizard.
It's interesting that they
tale.
start with a father-daughter relationship because that plays such an integral part in the original Vaporum.
My idol. He set me up for life as best as he could. Like many others, believing in the Supreme Bureau's vision that we have to sacrifice in order to progress. That must be why he decided on one of the greatest sacrifices a parent can make. To leave his family, to leave his daughter, who looked up to him, in whom she was so much alike.
Interesting. Dear Professor Teller, for your exceptional contribution, you've been chosen for a new revolutionary project codenamed Cat Canute. Report to your scientific officer at the Supreme Bureau without delay.
That changed him. It was something extraordinary. An offer he could not refuse. The whole time, I hoped to find him at home one day, hunched over his desk. Instead, I found a box with all his stuff, sent from the Bureau. The experiment has failed, but the research must go on. Progress above all. His notebook in the box was littered with words like fumium and catcanut. I had no idea of their importance then.
As far as I'm aware, catcanut was not mentioned in the original game.
I studied hard at the university,
but
driven
fumium
by a
almost
scientific
most certainly
curiosity
was.
he had planted in me. I wanted to be the best, To know everything there was to know. Maybe even what happened to him. I was never able to find anything that would lead me to the exceptional substance he had glorified so much, fumium. But one day, it found me.
Bum, bum, bum.
My former professor, Laura Reich, chose me to join her team in the next big project of the Supreme Bureau.
Oh, okay.
Arx Vaporum. A project I had never heard a word about before. One which would change my life forever.
Well, yeah. So, this
Thanks
is
to
Laura,
her,
who
I
is
was
the
given the opportunity to experiment
antagonist
with that bewildering and dangerous
in
substance
of sorts
of seemingly limitless potential.
in the original game.
I quickly adopted a phrase from a distant past that had been resonating in me the whole time. The experiment has failed. Progress above all. I was so engulfed in research, so blind and oblivious to what was going on around me. I didn't see it, and maybe I didn't really want to see, as the whole tower slowly descended into chaos.
And there it is.
Until that dark day when it turned against us.
Whom. So this is starting us off at the Arx Vaporum, as you might expect, it being a prequel. But this is a place that we've explored before.
Hello, Lisa. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Don't call me that, Ron. You know how much I hate it.
Yeah, sorry, Ellie.
I can hear you loud and clear. I'm still in the elevator. Remind me, what exactly is the plan for today?
We're gonna test the basic rig you have on as usual, but today it comes equipped with the shielded radio, and we need to see its interaction with the teleportation device.
Okay.
The radio seems to work great.
For now, well, let's see if it holds up when you step into the teleporter. Just tell me when you're ready.
So, grid-based dungeon crawler. You can move back, forward, left and right, and you can use Q and E to turn. Oh, it says that in the corner. I didn't even see that. I was just doing it naturally. So changes so far from the original. We're already starting out in a rig as Marcus, was it? If I remember correctly, from the original, we actually started out just on our own, no rig. You can press tab for your map. Interesting that we've got a tower map, so it looks like we're going to be able to explore different areas as per usual. The one thing that I really, really liked about the original Vaporum was the graphical fidelity. It's not like super high-res textures, but the lighting was excellent, and it really, really helped add to the feeling of exploration and mystery and stuff. So if you've not played a game like this before, this could be a little bit disorienting, the way the grid-based stuff works. But you interact with stuff as you go. It's pretty straightforward. This is very much the same as actually the start of the previous game. You know, turn a dial. I might just actually bump that up a little bit. Do you like that iris door opening effect? Little mouse button gives you free luck. So those bots there, they had gone crazy and were enemies in the first game. The map screen looks identical as far as I can tell so far. It's got this similar kind of drawn-on style.
Sight. I like it down here. It's so spacious.
You're at the bridge, huh? Yeah, nice place. But hurry up, Ellie. I'd like to get the test done and get to the meeting with Laura before it's over.
Sure thing, Mr. Harrow.
Beyond this point, follow the instructions of your supervisor at all times. You might see me going out of my way to head round, but it's just because I'm trying to fill out the entire map. Another thing that I'm doing will be looking out for secret buttons and stuff. They probably haven't put one in the training facility, but you never know. Right, this is what we found the rigs in the original game. And in fact, it looks like some of them are active over that side. I wonder how much of this is reused from the original. Can't get in there. Interesting patterns on the walls where things have been stapled together. Press I to access the exorig. It's no particular type of rig by the look of it. These seem minions. Minions, you say? That's new, as far as I'm aware. I used... what was it? Yeah, I went for the gadgety. The Technomancer, or whatever it was called, previously. And I actually really enjoyed that playstyle. To the extent that, when I tried to play another exorig, I actually just didn't like any of them very much.
Ron, the teleport coils are out of power. Was this expected?
Huh. I guess the guys had left for the meeting without powering the coils up. Well, there should be some spare batteries in the servicing rooms.
Objectives updated. Okay, we've got some little marks on the map for
Ellie,
objectives.
I'm reading multiple signals on the positioning system back in the corridors. Looks like somebody's still down there after all.
Oh, I was really looking forward to a silent, peaceful shift.
I've got nothing to break these boxes with. That's weird. Bung. This is somebody's bunk room by the look of it. A wrench. Okay. So we can hit things with our wrench. Certain things were breakable. It's still got that thing where if you don't click on an interactable, it will swing the wrench, but that's fine. That's part of the course with the genre. Probably don't want to fall down there. But I know what we do want to do. Whoa! So you can dance.
Ron? A drone just attacked me. I had to destroy it.
Oh my, are you okay?
Oh my.
There have been reports of some faulty drones lately, so watch out.
I'm good. I think. And thanks for the early warning, partner.
Okay. So there's some basic puzzle solving. Repair kits. I'm assuming those still work the same way as they used to. Lasts X amount of times. Cooldown. Restores an amount of health, which is called integrity in this for reasons. Battery!
Okay, here we go. There has to be one more somewhere.
Family, work, unity, the pillars of progress. Yeah, you'll probably see me batter every wall as we go. You'll also probably see me fall down some pits.
This wall looks weak and unstable.
Certainly does. Oh, yay! Fireballs! I remember this kind of thing. Right, so we want to go up. Up. Now, the secrets in this, in the first game were generally tiny buttons on walls. Doesn't look like there's anything down there, but you never know. Okay, there's a brick. You have to use these to weigh things down. Ah, now, if I put that... Ah, it looks like I can only put it there. Okay, fair enough. Maybe we're coming back this way. Ooh, there's a thing back there. So you can push and pull these bits and pieces around. Another brick! How exciting. I guess we want that on this big pressure plate here. Okay, so we need to stick the brick on it. So some very basic puzzle solving. No guns or anything yet, I've noticed. Smash. Oh, hello. So you dance around enemies like this so that you minimize the amount of getting hits that happens, because you do have a cooldown on your weapon. Again, it's a style of combat that is most certainly not for everybody. There's the second battery.
Right. Got what I need for the coils now.
Ammo, and I thought my years at the Supreme Bureau University would always be remembered as the time of my life. The college, the unexhaustible energy of youth, the friendships, the marvel of learning new things, all the excitements. And then, when the adult life kicked in, all would tone down to a stereotype with occasional peaks here and there, just the way it is for most people. I was wrong. Getting handpicked for the Arx Vaporum project has been a blessing. My previous life, with all its silly achievements and fleeting highs, simply pales in comparison. I know in my heart that this is exactly the place where I should be, at exactly the right time. While most of my peers go to their daily jobs drowning in tedium, I play a vital role in paving the way forward for the whole society, thanks to my talents and hard work. Not a day goes by without discovering something so inspiring that I can hardly fall asleep at night. My life's been a dream. James Kroll, Deputy Foreman of Manufacturing. I don't know if that was a character from the previous game. Doesn't look like there's a way over there. No. Oh, what the hell are you? No, you're faster.
Ron? What the hell? I just killed something else. A giant rat this time.
What? That's not possible. That experiment was shut down months ago. Well, given the state of the tower, we should expect the unexpected. Be careful.
Thanks. That was really helpful.
Coils, rogue drones, mutant rats. What's next?
So is this a spawner? I guess that's a spawner. Right, that was the room that we've already been in. See what the map's looking like. Why did we not go down there? Ah, because it's down here, isn't it? Oh, okay, that's going to kill me. I thought it might, but I wasn't sure. A lot of playing these games involves the kind of memorization of whereabouts the pits are, essentially. Right, so we want to go this way. And this way. Right, let's stick the battery in. 1 battery. 2 batteries.
It's done, Ron.
Great. Now walk in.
What could possibly go wrong? Everything. There's a locked door over there. Huh, interesting. Maybe it'll just take us over.
Whoa! I'm through.
Did.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, loud and clear. Now, let's use the teleporter just next to you to confirm this.
It's offline as well, Ron. Tell me I'm not gonna have to manually recharge it on this side as well.
Don't.
Oh, well, I'm afraid that's the plan. Since Director Reich left for Capital Island, everything's been upside down. In any case, 2 batteries, you know the drill. Let me open the door for you.
Good. Look for hidden interactives. Right. So basically, you end up looking for things on the walls that stand out. They're not super obvious, usually. There we go. Boosters. Well done, Kralf. I vaguely remember him from the first game. Didn't we have his crowbar? He's trying to come up with a mechanical solution to improve exorig functions. We're thinking here in the workshops about something less involved, something a little more subtle. We believe that his gadgets and add-ons take up too much space unnecessarily. We'd rather replace that junk with a specialised liquid based on nitroglycerin mixed with various concoctions of fumium solution. By applying it into the hydraulic system, we can increase its uplift force, stability, or speed of reaction, among other benefits. Production of these liquids is less demanding, and the effect is de facto the same, while also keeping the rig lighter. I sent the specifications of individual mixtures to both Director Reich and Mrs. Reich. After approval, we can start the production and expedition of these boosters to individual departments. Corinne Steele, Workshop Supervisor. Not entirely sure why that was hidden away there. A shield! Now, if I remember correctly, shields... Yeah, it's a passive chance to block damage. And they also give us more HP. This is a surprisingly large and open room. I like these curved tunnels. I don't think we had these in the original. I think that's new. The grating here, and I think these boxes are the same. Yeah, it looks like there's a reasonable chunk of new stuff.
I need a key.
Oh, no. Nope. That! Nope. Right, in theory, if I back into here... See, that was the shield working there. These guys aren't doing a lot of damage. Come on, hit him. He's only a rat. There we go. Yeah, so a little shield symbol pops up if it blocks some damage. Just filling out the map. Oh, joy. Poison gas.
It stinks in here.
Oh, this is new. Air cleansing blocks, eh? That is very interesting. This is definitely new. Anything hiding behind here? Oh. No. Thought I caught a glimpse of something there. Oh, can't pull it that way. That way. Pushy, pushy. Ah, interesting. So I think it just pushes the stuff back a square. Okay. So... Wow! Everything is kind of deadly. Yeah, so let's just double check how that works. Yeah, so it pushes the... As I say, this is very much a new mechanic. So we could use those vent blocks. Don't know how they're working, but whatever. We can use those vent blocks to push stuff away. Is there a way that we can turn this off? Once again, the lighting, especially on the greens, which was something the original game did very, very well. The lighting continues to be very atmospheric. Armory, you say? Well, there's clearly a way of getting around. No, spider bots. No. Yeah. Oh, oh. Stuff there. Spiderlings. More repair. Yeah, we're really low on combat options currently, which is fine because the game, the original game really ramped up. Right, Z, switch between weapon sets. Let's stick a gun on. We didn't need to equip those, did we? No, we just fire. I didn't actually really like the firearms, particularly. Some buttons can be activated by shooting them. Oh, okay. Just trying to take as little damage as possible. Failing, clearly. Save little, save often in this game. And other games of its type. How do I get round to you, button? That is very much part of the fun of this type of game. Trying to figure out how to get to an area, which is probably...
What was that?
What was that? Oh, I've done a terrible thing here. I don't think these actually work better at range, but you're certainly safer.
Some of the drones are faulty. Yeah, more like every single one of them. I'm yet to see a normal one.
This new protagonist has the sass. I welcome her. Drone problem. Beware! Welder drones equipped with the new fumium batteries sometimes act strangely, performing actions out of protocol and can even become a threat to humans. After I was attacked by one in the morning, I disallowed further deployment even. to other floors, but there may be some of them already out there on their work duties. Handle with utmost care. Do not approach the erratic drones unless absolutely necessary. Look at the office to send out a Guardian squad to assist in deactivating the faulty ones. Yeah, so fumium is... Fumium is the cause of the problems, basically. This is not a secret if you have played the original. Fumium is the problem. It's an... I can't really remember. It's an alien substance that they found under the sea. Checking the walls. Undoubtedly, I'm going to miss things. I missed things in my my original playthrough as well. Blowtorch. Nice. So that is a gadget box. So this gives us one of the 2 gadgets that we can fit in slots. You can get more gadget slots if I remember correctly. It used to be up to 4. And these are basically spells. You use them like spells. They've got a cooldown. They deal X amount of damage. And they also have a range. And they cost X amount of energy. And when I played the original, I had the version that... I played the class, rather, that made great use of these. So that turned off that. Ooh, this is a way longer cooldown than... Nice. Come on, little rats. Where are you going? No, don't run off. I want to set you on fire. Like the normal and well-adjusted human being I am. Sweet. Die crates. Oh, look. A secret. Normally it gives you a little noise if you've... Actually, it normally says if you found an actual secret thing, so I don't think that counted. But I say normally, they might have changed it for this. You know, that's part and parcel of the fun of a prequel. What little changes have they made to the formula? How have they altered things? And open! That's going to let us into this office. Okay, that takes up too much space. Nothing on the walls. Locker. The battery. The rusty key. And...
For a child, everything is a wonder.
Marcus.
Every sight, sound, and smell. So fresh, so vivid, so breathtaking. Seeing my little daughter Sophie take in everything she sees so fully, so unconditionally, makes me pause. But us adults are cynical. Nothing catches our fancy anymore. Nothing seems to take our breath away. Yet, staring at the fumium core down there on the seabed, we were all children again. Stunned, speechless, and mesmerized forever. From that first sight, I knew right there, right then, squeezed against the tiny window of the submarine, I was blessed. The Great Supreme Bureau gave me the opportunity of a lifetime to lead the Arx Vaporum project, a superstructure built right above the meteor in the middle of a vast ocean to extract and research fumium, the wondrous substance leaking from the core. After 5 years, I'm not so convinced anymore. People around me have changed. A lot. And I can't say for the better. The only thing we seem to have in common is this unwavering, spellbound fascination with fumium.
I think that is a different voice actor. I think. but it's a pretty good approximation. More importantly, it brings you up to speed if you can't remember the relationships from the first game. So Marcus is who you played as in the first game. Sophie, his daughter, is a major player. And obviously Laura, his wife, we've already heard mention of. It was quite a tragic story, to be fair. It certainly was not for everyone. So there's multiple types of weapons in this game, from what I remember. But energy cell. But one thing that you need to know is that machines, like the robots, are greatly affected by blunt damage. You can see plus 35% damage to mechanical enemies, whereas humanoid things like the rats take more damage from the daggers. So normally what I do is, because I don't use the guns very often, I'd have a set for both. I just switch between them. The only difference being that your shield is unique to the weapon set, so it messes around with your health a little bit. Bang. Key used. These are only causing 2 points of damage, or even 1 point of damage a tick. Toasty! And actually... how was it that we use this? By the end of the game, by the end of the original game, I got more of those... actually, had I got more of them than I needed? I actually can't remember. Oh, don't fall down there. Oh, it's a puzzle. Pushy, pushy. This wants to go this way. And then I want to go around the side. And I want to push again. And then this goes down into the pits. It's almost like I've played games like this before. More ammo and health packs. Again, keeping an eye on the walls. The crackable ones seem fairly noticeable. Now, one thing that you do need is good suspension of disbelief, because the way these places are laid out quite often makes no logical sense. Oh.
What the hell? Ron? Was that an explosion?
Wow, yeah, it sure felt like that. There's a lot of commotion up here. I'm gonna check what's going on, and I'll get back to you, okay?
All right. I better hurry up then.
In a bit. Projections are unpredictable, hard to control, nigh impossible to sustain and to dissolve. Make up your mind, Kareen. What is it? Hard to sustain or hard to dissolve? It's not difficult at all. You just go too abstract too early and then get mixed results with no clear way forward. I took a team's work, simplified a lot of stuff, removed unnecessary layers of abstraction, ditched that useless universal interface and crap, and focused on getting a very specific concrete model working first. Then the opportunity to make smaller forward leaps presented themselves. Always like that. Small incremental steps. You have to go stupid simple on this one. Once you see common properties in multiple systems, only then start abstracting things out. So here you go, a working gadget that can sustain a small fumiton for a limited time. To do your bidding or whatever you guys want to use them for, with a complete cleanup afterwards. Base your further work off this dummy, and you are golden. Nice, so we get our own little buddy. Boots. Battery. Sweet. Basic fumium gun. Energy weapons. This is new. Once we managed to stabilize the energy flow within the fumium particle accelerator, we were able to safely direct a burst of energy with great accuracy. This was supposed to simplify and speed up mining and even some construction processes. The experimental line proved quite successful, but as newer and newer blueprints were coming in from a Supreme Bureau, the design resembled something you could call a tool less and less. They call them energy tools. I call them energy weapons. I mean, come on now, does this thing strike you as an unconventional welder or a weapon of mass destruction? Interesting. Oh yes, dual wielding is a thing. We'll sort that. Oops! That's me accidentally shooting the wall. Right. BRB. Right, where was I? Before I got distracted. First of all, I've swapped that over. Let's swap that back. Okay, so we've got ourselves an energy weapon. Ah, yeah, we need to head back to the teleporter, don't we? I was going to say, I was expecting to get attacked. Okay, that's one of the bug enemies. Oh, they, can't remember how these things attack. Oh, yeah, bleed. I can't remember how we deal with bleed. Either way, that did not work very well. Let's try this energy weapon against it. Maybe that will be really effective. Oh, it needs energy from the gun. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, more damage when moving. That's what I thought it was. Kinda don't want to fall down a hole. Ow. The game doesn't pause when you swap to the infantry. Right. Ooh, that was roachling. That was rough. Now, obviously, if you want really dramatic, exciting combat, then this kind of game isn't for you. It's not static per se, but it is much more stiff, I suppose would be a decent word to describe it, compared to what you might prefer. Personally, I don't play these games for the combat. I mean, the combat is... Uh-oh.
What's going on? Ron? Ron!
Ellie, something went terribly wrong. They're attacking everybody.
Uh-oh.
Hide somewhere safe.
What? Who's attacking?
The robots.
The Vomatons. They just went mad. The whole tower's on lockdown. Hi.
Nope. I have been knocked out. So I'm guessing that's the prologue / tutorial / setting of expectations. Oh,
It's not safe for
Sophie! So this is where shit hits the fan. So it's not long before the first game. Hours later.
How long have I been out? I must find out what happened. I must get back to the elevator.
I must.
Ellie, if you can hear me, there's a submarine here in the construction bay. It's likely the only way out of this hell. The machines are killing everybody, all around. I'm hiding in the locker rooms. Maybe they won't find me. I'm scared.
Ron, just hold on. I'm on my way. Ron? Crap.
Crap.
Signal's dead. I need to get out now.
How do I get out of here? Oh. Am I in the room? Yeah, I'm somewhere I've been before. Well, we're not getting through there. Probably. I think have they improved the fire? Yeah, I think that's just there to railroad us, isn't it? We're going this way. Boop. Oh.
Where am I?
It's churning out fumatons. Oh, those things. That was the final boss, or one of the very late end bosses, if I remember correctly. These were some of the later game enemies from like halfway through the game onwards. That's new.
Oh, my head.
Yep.
Look who's here. A little rat lost in the maze of your own
Who is
making,
this?
Harlan?
Harlan?
What? How?
Don't worry, Ellie. You will be found.
Who's Harlan?
I must be losing it. This whole place has gone haywire. I must get back to the elevator.
Huh. I feel like I should know who Harlan is. And I don't.
Oh, advanced exorigs. I'm definitely taking one of these over this crappy basic rig I have on.
Yeah!
It's unlikely I'll find another functioning rig station, and they're much better equipped to deal with whatever the hell is taking place in the tower.
Give me that technograncer. Assault. Heavy. Thauma Rig. Combat rig. Right, does this do the same as it did before? Grants permanent bonuses to using high-tech gadgets. Grants bonus energy when below thresholds. Yes. I really enjoyed the play style of this gadget-based rig, so I have no problems about choosing it again. I found the spells really cool.
Now we're talking. I feel so much more powerful and safer in this baby
Always
already.
wear protection.
Now, to the elevator.
Yeah, I saw those earlier and thought, oh, they're blocked off. Why are they blocked off? Part of me was thinking, well, is that the way that Marcus made his way in the first game? It's like, no, it's not. The route didn't look like this at all. Didn't even think we were coming back out this way, did it? Because I'm a twit. So yeah, we'll be able to level up those as we go. Gonna fall? No? Oh, hi, friend. You're a... Huh. Yeah, we can't stand on top of that. Ah, missed. Come on, die already. There we go. Ooh, level up. Press I to go to the circuits tab. Right, so what was it that I want? Chance for gadgets to reset after use. And that is heal when you do damage. But we've now got this minions thing as well. Minions have a chance to apply frost. Explodes. Oh, that's quite cool. I might spec into that after. But we're going to start off with that. Because, you know, we're technically a mage. Or a thaumaturgist, I suppose. Save it. Oops. Upwards we go to the construction bay. Thoughts so far? Vaporum lockdown seems like more Vaporum. And you might be thinking, well, it's more of the same then. There are some new elements already. But realistically, I was so taken by the original Vaporum that if it is more of the same, I am quite happy with that.
Bay. The submarine that Ron mentioned must be behind that huge bay door. I'll need to restore power to open it up.
Of course.
Ron, I hope I'll find you alive and well.
You will not.
I need a key. I need a key.
I need a key.
I need some juice for the door system.
Sounds like we've got some stock lines. I'm fine with that. They can't record... well, I suppose they could technically record randomized voice lines for that. But it kind of keeps in with how Marcus did it in the first game. I need a key. I need a key. I need a key. Hey! Oh, yeah, that's the AoE thing, isn't it? I've backed myself into a corner like a muppet. There we go.
Damn! Even the big spiders have gone rogue. At least I can steal its discharger. To tip the scales a little.
There we go. Put that in. The basic projector seems like it'd be interesting, but it kind of gets in the way. Whereas the discharger, does this still do AoE? Yes, it does. So we've got burning for column attacks in a line, good versus organic enemies, and we have got... Ooh, applies burning, which does 50% of that damage to other nearby enemies. Okay. And then we've got this that goes in a square pattern around you. Weren't we just in this room? I know, I backed into this room because the thing charged at me. Say that. So yeah, this will hit enemies that are... Ooh! That are there. Cannon drones. So they shoot at you from a distance. So with kind of like extra energy recharge and stuff. This gets to be quite pokey. A rusty sword. Let's open that door. A recruit mace. Slightly higher cooldown. And apprentice firm ordinaries. This isn't that I want. And I'll leave the rest of that there. I spent a lot of the first game carrying around stuff that I really didn't need to.
I need a key.
I need a key. Now, the big question is this the kind of game that you want to watch other people playing? And the answer to that is no, not really. It's not. It's the kind of game that realistically you'll want to play for yourself. Didn't I do this by putting something down on it? What is that? Oh! Permanently increases your integrity. Okay. No, that doesn't work. Either does that. Oh, I'm a twit. Yeah, just stick this here in front of the box, and we should be fine. That is a... Yes. Fumium. A unique substance with very surprising properties, powering most devices and machines in the Arx Vaporum. Although in the past it was only used as an experimental extension in exorigs, the powering systems of all modern exorigs are driven exclusively by the substance. More expensive circuits require more fumium to be stored. To prevent waste, modern exorigs are equipped to automatically intercept and store fumium particles from the surroundings should the substance be leaking from machines or pipes. They don't want to, They do not want to waste the fumium. But yeah, this is the kind of game that you scour the walls for.
This door won't operate without the hydraulic system running.
Uh-oh. Ooh, have I still got enough? I do. Like that. Nice. So you can really do a lot of damage if you spec into the energy stuff.
I just arrived. Everything is absolutely gigantic.
Oh, this is us.
They said the tower, the Arx Vaporum, was colossal, but you just have no idea until you're right in front of this looming giant piercing through the clouds. You can but only stand in awe. Nothing on the islands comes even close to it. The things I've already seen are out of this world, and I've seen nothing yet. I'm literally shaking with excitement. Just like when Laura came to convince me to get on board this unique project. I really didn't need much convincing. I just wanted her to shut up already and take us to the port. I can't wait to unpack, get settled, and start working. Laura couldn't say too much before I signed the agreement, but tomorrow morning, she's gonna lay it all on me. I don't think I'll be able
She's
to
so
get any
excited.
sleep tonight. I hope my skills and expertise will be on par with hers and the Supreme Bureau's expectations.
Yeah.
And above all, the expectations of my father. I would like him to have been proud of me.
Oh.
I'm not so sure he'd be proud now. Life here in this steel cage is nothing like I imagined back then. Once the novelty faded away and the crude, cold reality crept in, all the naive dreams I had disappeared. I miss home. I miss the warmth.
Hydraulic system is down again. What is it? The third time this week? I don't like jumping the gun and embracing new technologies just because they're new, but fumium-powered systems sure seem a lot more reliable. This old hydraulics crap is just falling to pieces. I'm sending Baskerville and Red to get all the tools and get the system up and running. Again.
I need a key.
I need a key. If I play more of this for YouTube, you'll undoubtedly hear me say a lot of that. Hydraulics. Control a room. Oh, I think I know where we are. Maybe. Maybe not. No. Yeah, these things are difficult to avoid just because of how they do their AoE. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah, I've forgotten how rough it is at the start of this game. Ah. I can't remember what the range is. That far. Yeah, it's rough. It's very rough. It's good though. Just the kind of game that I like to get my teeth into. Loads of exploration. Uh-oh! Suck it. Anyway, I think it's time I left you with my thoughts, because that's been about an hour. And from what I can see, Vaporum Lockdown is more of the same with a different voice actor, different story. But very much the same kind of premise, and I am 110% fine with that. I love the first game. I really enjoyed the first game. I like the mix of story and the building up of the tragedy as it unfolded, and I really enjoyed playing this kind of Thauma, the Technomancer class, as it is. It's a really solid blobber experience. If this is your kind of thing. If it's not your kind of thing, then no matter how much I say, oh yeah, this is a really cool game, you're very unlikely to get a huge amount of enjoyment out of it. If this doesn't look like your kind of thing, your cup of tea, there's not a huge amount I can do to convince you of that. Just because what the game does, it kind of lays out for you on a plate. You know, it is what it is. For me, that's great. For a lot of people who want a faster pace and stuff, this is really probably not going to be for everybody. There we go. That's how we solved that puzzle. I was saying my farewells, wasn't I? So yeah, Vaporum lockdown. More of the same. Is that a bad thing? No. For me, at least. If you didn't like the first one, are you going to like the second one? I haven't really played enough of it to make any kind of decision on that, if I'm honest. But what I've seen so far certainly points to it being an entertaining experience. And at the end of the day, there's a proper secret. Fumium key. Ooh, plated greaves. Max integrity. Reduces incoming damage by 4. Let's wear those. And permanently increases your weapon damage. These are new as well. These little those little upgrades. Which are light. Yeah, so there are some new things. But the basic systems seem to be pretty much the same. I'm wondering if it gets better balanced than the Vaporum endgame was. Because with this rig especially, at least with the way that I played it, I was really powerful. I was really powerful by the end of that game. And don't get me wrong, it felt great. It was really fun. I was just killing things left, right, and centre. Would I say I was a little bit overpowered? Possibly. But to be fair, if I screwed up my my energy and screwed up my cooldown usage, I could have died quite easily. So maybe it was more balanced than I remember. As I said, it's been a good couple of years now since I played Vaporum, the original. If you haven't seen my playthrough of that, I do have one on the channel. I'll link up to it in the card in the top right-hand corner. Just keep in mind that it is A, quite old, B, was streamed, so a lot of it is has got text and stuff on the screen, and C, it's 2 audio setups out of date, so it's got my really kind of old school setup on that. It's not going to sound what I'm hoping like this is a much better sounding setup. Vaporum lockdown. Hope you've enjoyed this first look, this reaction, this Demajen tries. If you can't tell from the excitement in my voice, I'm really keen to play some more of this. I didn't know it was coming out today. I literally got an email from Steam and said, oh, that's out today. I was going to plan a lesson, but let's do this instead. So, yeah, hope you've enjoyed. Stay safe out there and cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.